Hey everybody, thanks for joining me in this video that will talk about changing the bezel insert on your Steinhardt Ocean 39 or Ocean 1, whatever you have. So I'm going to show you the watch in a second. So this is the watch we're talking about. This is the Ocean 39 Marine Black. So I got a bunch of cats in here, so just give me a second. All right, so what we're going to do, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to submerge the bezel only in some 91% isopropyl alcohol. So the easiest thing to do is probably if you have like a watch cushion, you can put in here, flip the watch upside down, so only the bezel is submerged in the alcohol, just this part. You don't want to get into the seam with that if you can. If you can't, it's not that big of a deal. You can basically rinse that off really well. Alcohol doesn't really leave that much of a residue. It's not that big of a deal. So once the watch has been soaking for about 4 hours, you're going to take, everyone's seen one of these. This is an X-Acto knife. So what you would do, or what I did, is I pried, let's see if I could get this on camera here. Okay, so like I pried in here, inside the, on the crystal end, like right in there. So what I did was I pried up a little bit. I picked at it. What's going to happen is if you're not having any luck getting it to break away after about 4 or 5 hours of soaking in the alcohol, you would make sure that, well, you could take your thumbs and kind of go against, which would be clockwise. You go clockwise, and what that'll do is it'll break the seal or the glue's adhesive property. It'll break that, and then you would, like I said, you would just, you would basically pry up until the bezel comes off. Okay, so this, I've already done this. Okay, so I already actually did it. So I actually did this already. And the reason why I'm going on the inside, like I'm doing here, just like that. I actually already did this. Okay, so I already did the thing with the alcohol and all that. I just did it. I just showed you for purposes of how to do it. You know what I mean? So like in the gutter of the bezel, you're gonna clean that out as best you can. You could take, microfiber cloth with some water or some alcohol, a little bit of alcohol, just kind of like clean the inside of that really well. When you put your new bezel insert on, this is the one that I'm going to. This is actually ceramic. So a little backstory on this. You could get this from Nomon Watches in Singapore. They, under the Steinhardt Mods tab, you can buy this, and that'll go right into, and then it'll look something like that. Anyway, this actually has the adhesive film already attached. Now, I'm not going to go through that and show, I'm not going to do it because the articulation of the cell phone and the stand I have here, it's not very good. But what I did was, on other watches that I've done, you see the pip, the pip here. Let's see if I can spring that around there. Okay, so you want to line those up. The triangle or actually not the triangle, but there should be a chapter ring. Yeah, there's a chapter ring on the dial. You would just find the center and line it up, and then press down. Okay, so I'm not doing that here because Like I said, I can't really get a good camera angle on it to show you how to do it, but you basically get the general idea. So more about this watch. So this watch is the Ocean 39 from. It's a collaboration between Nomon and Steinhardt. Nomon is a authorized dealer or reseller of Steinhardt watches in Singapore. So this watch is it uses the Sellita SW200. It does have the date, the magnifier. The magnifier is pretty decent. I don't know if you guys can get that. Yeah, it's got pretty good magnification. I would say at least 1.5 times or 2 times, but it's pretty good. So I also did the clasp upgrade on this watch as well. So get a shot of that. That's a sub clasp. It's got 6 degrees of micro adjustment. I got that from Miltat or Strap Code. My video clasp upgrades for the Ocean 1 or Ocean 39. You can check that out if you want to know more about how to do that. How to, basically what you have to do to get to get this upgrade. This is a milled clasp. I mean, that's why I'm calling it an upgrade. It's a milled clasp. It's got dual push button deployment, and it's just a much better clasp than what you're going to find on the factory version of this watch, which is basically it's a stamp clasp. But I go through all that in the video. I think the one I was talking about in the video was the Ocean 1s that I have. This, but the same concept applies to this watch. This is a really, really cool watch. Really nice watch. Not much more I can say about it. SW200, sapphire crystal, of course. Now we have, ceramic. It's got drilled lugs too. You can see this is basically the dimensions on this watch is actually, they're actually the same as a typical Ocean 39, but they've added some different features that are not present on the typical Ocean 39. So screw down crown, 200 meters of water resistance. I think it's either 2 or 3. That's at least it's no less than 200 meters. It's probably 200. What else can I say about this watch? Well, the bezel itself, no backplay, solid. That's what you'd expect with Steinhardt. The build quality is pretty damn awesome. Polishing on the sides, some satin finish on the top, oyster bracelet, all satined. On the sides, they're polished. Just an incredible value. These watches, to my knowledge, are still available from Nomon. It generally takes a couple of days. It's probably I'm in the U.S., so it's probably about 2-3 days, maybe. Either DHL or possibly FedEx. I would suggest that if you want to buy any parts, you're going to need an extra bracelet to do the clasp upgrade. So if you're going to buy any parts, like the bezel insert or the extra bracelet, I would get it all at the same time, because the reason being is they're parts. Unless you specify otherwise, it's going to take at least a month for you to get the parts. The watches come very, very fast. No one's got really good customer service. I mean, if you have an issue, you can go back and forth with them, and they will definitely help you out with any problem. In fact, one of the shipments I had where I ordered a couple bracelets, they sent me 2 of the same bracelet. While I ordered 1 of each size, 1 for the Ocean 1, 1 for the Ocean 39. They made good on it. Good feedback going back and forth. I mean, 100%, man. I honestly, I would not feel. I don't feel any certain way about dealing with them again. I would definitely deal with them. They sell a lot of other watches too, like Squale and Seiko, and there's a whole bunch of other ones, man. But anyway, check out Nomon. Awesome place to do business. Really good customer service. And I don't have much more to say about this watch, guys. This is a wrap. I'm gonna get out of here, and as always, see you in the next video, and stay safe.